we can start. All right, so now, what is Figma grid, right? From here, we say Figma grid is a visual guide that help designers align and organize elements consistently within a design, right? And it acts as a framework that ensure proper spacing, um, alignment, and structure across your layout. You understand? So in Figma, there are three main type of grid. We have square grid, we have columns, and we have rows. All right. And why are they important? Why grid is important? Number one, grid is important because it increases consistency. Somebody asked question the other day that why can't we use normal rectangle for like buttons, right? And I give example uh, how padding, grid, and margin will work, and rectangle cannot perform that kind of task. All right. So if you're using a rectangle, normal rectangle, something like this in your Figma, you're not going to get a very good consistency in design, something like this, right? You're not going to get consistency in design. But with the help of grid and also auto layouts and padding, you're going to get a very good consistency in your design. So grid is very important as a designer. Hence, we are to take a look of it and making sure that all of us will understand better, right? So grid is very important because it improve your design, yeah, it improve alignment, yeah, it increase consistency, it enhances user experience, speed up your design process, support responsive design, right? Also improve team collaboration. Yes, you understand. So I don't want to dwell much on this manual. Is we can easily go through it so that we can go into practical, right? So I believe all of us we have our system and we have Figma installed. This today class is very important, and I want all of us to be very attentive to this today class. After this grid and padding and auto layout, we are moving to color creating, because after we create our grid for our system, the next thing is color creating. The next one is style guide, which is our font style. So from there, we can start talking about mini projects, thorough practice, and move back to our manual a little. We should dwell on that to have more understanding, fundamental understanding, before we pick up a full project, right? So let's go. Now, like I said, grid is very important. But on the other hand, we have padding. So let's try padding first. What is padding? Padding is spacing between two elements, right? Between two elements, between two objects, right? So that is what padding is all about. A spacing between two objects and elements. For example, like I show you people that day, let me say I want to create a button like this, right? Now the first thing I need to do is to pick up my text tool, which is here. All right, I'll click on somewhere in my Figma. The font initially is big, so I have to reduce my font to default. I can use 24, right? 24 default font is much better. All right, so this is my font here. Then I'll change my color back to black. Is on white. I use this on white because I was given example reasons why you can't use a pure white if you want to. If you are using a black canvas, then maybe you guys still remember If you want to use black canvas, your text must be white. So I think I forget to activate it back to white. So now let us create a button. Now this is where auto layout is going to come in. This is where padding and margin are going to come in. The three of them working together, right? Auto layout, padding, they're going to come together, they're working together. So let me type login, right? I type login. Now this login is natural. That is just like you are typing in MS Word or in any other thing. So now, this after I type, first thing you need to do is to set up your font, right? Choose the favorite font you want to use. As a designer, some brand they have their already font, right? They have their font. So some designer will tell you, some brand will tell you, okay, I want to use Time New Roman, or they even send their font to you. You get, so you have to install their font on your system and use it. You get. So some brand have their font, right? So after you set up your font size is liable to change, but you have to leave it on 24, right? After that, anything you want to do in Figma, always select the object or the element you want to make changes to. It's very important, right? Always select the element or the object you want to make changes to. So now I have select my login. The next thing for me to do is to press Shift A. What does Shift A mean? Shift A means I want to auto layout this thing, and I can also that is just to put it into a frame. You get, that is for me to put it into a frame. So I have to press Shift A. Shift A. Now if you notice now, there is a border around it now, right? I have border around it, and here I have a frame here now, right? I have a frame here already. It has turned it to a frame for me, right? That is called auto layout. And if you don't want to use shortcut, which is Shift A, from here you can see it here. You have auto layout here. So this thing here, they are auto layout component settings. They are auto layout component settings. Now, if you check here, I have padding 10. 10. My padding here is 10, right? And here also 10. Here also 10. Here also 10. That is to say that I have equal padding around this login. I have equal padding. I can choose to increase the padding here by this side here, where you can see 10 and 10 here. You can see from the look, you can see that this is vertical and horizontal, right? This is vertical padding, horizontal padding. And you can choose to also give padding to some specific places. Like here now, this is up padding, this is down padding, this is right padding, this is left padding. You get, and I can choose to give padding across board. So let me say I want to make my padding 14 and 14. I need to make it more bigger, right? So now let me give it a color so that we should clearly understand. Let me just give a color to my font. No, let me change my font to white. Let me give a few color to let me say success color, yeah, which is green. Success color, it can't go because lighter color on lighter text color cannot fly. So this success color must be a little bit dark, right? It should be a bit dark in form of let me say like this. Let me go to custom and twist it down to something this area. All right, so that it should not too flashy. So now this is the color now, right? Now the next thing for me to do is the padding is here already. You can see 14, 14, 14, 14, right? Now, let's stop here for the padding and the layout. We are going back to creating grid now, right? Why is grid important? Because this thing now, I just use my eyes to eyeball it. I don't know where the grid is. All right, so now, how can you create grid in Figma? Don't forget this. If you have any question about this login now, just let me know. We'll continue with this login after we create our grid, right? Now, like I say, for those who have been in class, the first thing for you to do is to bring your mobile frame out by clicking this frame here. Click on this frame here. It will open a drop down here whereby you can select multiple things you want, but now we are creating grid system for phone, right? Either you want to pick iPhone or Android, they are the same. In terms of grid, they are all the same. Please, in case you have any issue, question, understanding, please just let me know so I should pause. All right. This courses here is very, very critical, right? Let me delete this ones I have there so that I can start from scratch. Everybody can see. Now, this is my frame. The first thing I need to do is to double click on the name here and rename it. Probably login frame, right? This is a login frame, right? Now, the thing is pure white. There is no grid system on it yet. And I want to create a grid system on it right away, right? Now, one thing I need to do first is select, right? Is for me to select the frame already selected. Can you guys hear me, please? Here I'm not talking to myself. Can you hear me? I can't see the screen, so somebody should help me say yes or thereabout. Okay, all right, that looks good. All right, thank you. Okay, thank you, sir. All right, so proceed. Now, I have selected my frame. The next thing for me to do is come to here. Add layout grid, this plus here. I'll click on it. When you click on it, it will come out this way. The first thing you need to do is come back to this grid here. All right? Don't forget from the handout. This is what the handout told us. The handout said there are 3 patterns of this stuff. They said we have number 1, grid, which is square. We have columns and we have rows. Right? So they are very important for us to be clear. So now click on, all right, click on this grid here. The first thing for you to do, change it to columns, right? If you change it to columns, something like this will appear, right? Now, under the column, it gives you some options. Number 1, change this 5 to 2. I click here, 2. Leave your color to this FF00 per 10%. The type, change it to center. The width, change to 16. Offset 0. Your gutter should be 342. Your gutter should be 342. I think we all need, if you need pen to write this thing down, fine. Or you can rewatch the video small and get it. So after you're done with this one, you close this first one. You close this first one. Now look at what happened. This thing shows that no text, no CTA, nothing should come to this place. Nothing should exceed this line. Nothing in your design should exceed this line. Same thing here. Nothing, right? So now this is where this button also will come in now. So if I slide this button here, I snap it in, and this is my button. I'll just click here. This is the see the width here. The width here is 90, right? You can just click here and resize. All right? Nothing should exceed to be here. It's not possible. In case you want to design and you start from here, no. There is already an error by passing this angle, right? So it depends. If you want to make it like this, fine, but it's always advised. Like for me, I used to start from here because this is the canvas they gave me to work with. This white is my canvas. This is a place I'm allowed to work, right? I'm not allowed to exceed anywhere here. So this white canvas is my place I'm allowed to work. That is first step number one. Side created. Number two, click it again. Go back to the same layer grid. Click plus again. You have added one. Click plus again, right? After you click plus, it will come up like this. Click on this thing to open, right? Click on that thing to open. After that one open, the next one for you to do is to change this to row. It's what? Change it to row. Then make the row, the count should be 1, right? The color should be 4%. You can type it on your keyboard. The type should be bottom. The height should be 32. The offset should be 0. And the gutter should be 20. Right? You are done with that. Why is it important? None of your text objects should be more than here. This is where you can see home page. You can just place your home page here, like all those home. Let me just show you. I can find it. Okay, you get now. Look at something like this. Yeah, so this is where you're gonna stay. Home, transaction, customer, business. This is where it's gonna stay. Why this up one here? You can see. Okay, so we are going to create the up one. You guys will get to see later, right? So reasons why I have that one down here is for here. Does that depend if you want to increase it on your own? Fine. But according to design, it's like this. You have it like this, set up. Now continue again to the next thing, select it. Same process, go to add, click on the grid, right? And this time around, you are going to use bottom. Sorry. Select it again. Select it again. So you are still going to use row. Another row again. Right? The count should be 1. Leave this color to 4%. The height, the type should be top. The height 56. Offset 0. Gutter 0. Right? Why did I have this 56 up here? Let me show you guys what it means. That is what it means there. This guy, where your clock, your internet, battery, Wi-Fi, is gonna be. So that is why I have that thing up there. So you have to define it. so that it should not clash with the distance. So if I click and press Ctrl V now, you can see I just bring it and it partly sits down on it, perfectly sits down on it without any adjustment or anything. You can see now. So that one is done. Let's move to the next one. We select it again. This is only one mobile, right? Click plus again. And this time around, you are going to click on column. This time around, you are going to click on column. Sorry, click here again. I don't want to be fast, so you go back to column again. The count here should be 4, right? The color should be 4%. While the type should be stretched, leave it like this. The margin should be 16, and the gutter should be 16, right? So you are done with mobile grid. You are done with your mobile grid. Now the next thing for you to do is to click on this, apply styles. When I apply the style here, I'll click add styles. Though I already have it here already. If I click add style here, I'll say okay, name my style. I can say mobile. Because I already have one, I'll say mobile 2. Okay, sorry. I style. I can say mobile. Did I save this? Okay, let me see. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so print it again, come back, add style, name it, name, mobile. Reason why I'm putting name because I already have one mobile before. Then now click on what? Create style. When you create style, you already have your style here. You see, you already have it here. So if I bring another frame, right? Let me say I press F, I bring another frame outside here, this iPhone, right? I don't need to go and start creating again. I'll just come to my style here, your style here, right? Like you people now, you don't have it on your system. Here I have multiple styles, that's why I'm showing. But if you don't have, it's going to give you something like this, mobile. Depends the name you give, you just click on it. You already have it. That is all. So that is a mobile fine. So now let me tell you guys, this top here is for this top knob, your time, everything you have here. But none of your design should exceed this line. Just work within here. It should not just come to this at all. It's totally not advisable, right? The same thing as down here. If you want to do anything except you have home page to put it, otherwise it should remain here. Now reasons why we have it is because if I want to align, it will give you visual alignment. If I snap it now, you can see this is how it is. So I'm good to go. I'm good to go. I'm good to go. Hope you understand. I'm good to go. So this one is even more closer. It's good. You can choose to make it here, but it should not exceed. Right? It should not exceed. It should not exceed. And if you want it like this, all right. So you can make it. But that is how this one works. All right. So, but you can make it 352 is okay. 352. That is the length of your this thing. Should be 352. That is the standard size that you can use. You can see 352. That means it's there. Perfect. All right. So that is it about mobile. Now let me tell you how you can see the function of the grid now, right? Now let's see the padding. The padding here from here to here is the same because I have 14 here, I have 14 here, I have 14 here, I have 14 here. Balance padding. So this one here, even though I stretch it to the end, so hub container, right? The same thing, it cannot go. Hub container, it will go, then click on center, come back to center. You can see that it cannot exceed here. You cannot exceed there because there is 14 padding here, there is 14 padding here. And if I try to take it up beyond this thing, hug, it can't go, right? So this one should be 28. Nothing like odd number, no. Nothing like 29, no. It's either 2, 4, right? 6. You can use 8, right? 10, 12, 16, 24, 32, 38, 48, all this kind of stuff, right? You can't use 11. It can't work. So now I have my button here already with my grid and margin, right? So I can choose to give a round corner, right? This is here, you come here, ratio. I can make it probably 16, depending the kind of ratio you want to give, or make it 8, either light or make it 4. You want to make it lighter. So you already have it. Then bring it inside, right? So you are good to go on this, right? So hope you guys understand. Any question? Let's just take a question before we proceed to desktop. Anything from anybody? Anything you want to clarify? Want to ask? Any question from anyone?
So is it necessary to put all those numbers, those like inside the gutters and all this? Is it necessary?
Yes. If you don't put it, you can't get the grid system.
So you have to know the specific. You have to know the specific numbers.
Yes. So I think from the first we are in the class. So what you would do if you want to create, and I want you guys to create it. I think there should not be class tomorrow or next. I just want everyone to get this thing done, the grid, right? So get the grid done. So if you are coming, you have to come and show us the grid. So I will help you to align it if you didn't get it, right? To align it. Or if you want me to, let's get it done tomorrow. Tomorrow you're going to come with your pen and paper. I know that people know already about it today. What I'm going to do is for you to write all those numbers down. So I don't know the one that will work for you guys. Either you want to go and watch the video to write it yourself, or you come to call, I'll call it for you guys, you write it down and practice. But I'll prefer you go to watch.
Sir,
Yeah?
hello.
Yeah, hello.
Sorry, is this grid style fixed for all grid mobile design?
Yes. This one is fixed for all mobile design, right? It's fixed for all the mobile design, except
okay, thank you.
Except tablet or desktop. All right, so we are good with mobile. So let's move to tablet. Tablet. So you press F on the keyboard to activate your frame. So you pick any of those tablet you have here. I think this is for this is tablet here. Just pick any one you want. Let me just say iPad mini. Right, so we have iPad mini here, right? We have iPad mini here. So now the first thing you need to do is the same process that we follow, right? So come to this grid style here, add a plus. From plus here, change it to row, right? Change it to row. Your first count should be 1. Your color should be 4%. 4% color. 4. The type should be top, right? The height should be 90. Offset 0, gutter 20. It's fine. The same thing you have for your top bar, right? Select again, same process, you go again, right? You select again, you go to the same process again, but you are going to do column. You press, go back to column. Your count should be 2. Your color should be 10%, leave it like that. And your type should be centered here. Then your width here should be 32. And your offset is 0. Your gutter should be 704. Right? So we have it here, you can see, so that your text should not come here. We have created the site. So you go the same thing again, add, you go again, open your this thing, same column. Column system here today is 6. My color should be 10%. Sorry, 4%. My type is stretch, leave it like that. Your width should be auto. Margin 32, 32, 32, then gutter 32. Right? And that is all you have for tablet. You don't have much on tablet, we only have this. So you are good to go. Tablet, you are good to go like this. So the next thing for you to do is to click on it and save the style again. Right? Just save it again. Click here, save. Give it a name. Tablet. Create the style. Right? You have it. So if I click outside now, I'm going to take out this new mobile that I created. Right click on it and click delete. So I already have mobile and I have tablet. So here is okay. Now you must notice something which is very important. This grid system you are creating here is applicable only to this your Figma canvas. Yeah, it's applicable, so it's advisable that your Figma that you know that okay, this is where, see, you can work like 10 projects in this Figma. No wahala, because it has pages. If I have like 10 pages here and I work another project on I'll just click the only page I work on, the link, and share with the dev guys. Not my entire Figma, they can't even see the other pages. It's the access of the page I give them that they will see, and this is where they will stay limited. So if you go and open another Figma file, probably home like this, and you want to create another design, click on another design. This grid system will not show. It will not show on the new one. So you have to start creating another one again from scratch on the new design system that on the new page you want to go and create. So now here is where we are doing all practical for this class. Hence you are seeing me creating it here, right? So even though I delete all the one I have done now so far, now let me see. If I delete everything I have here now, right? You can see I still have it here. So if I click on F and I click on, let me take a tablet. I take a tablet frame here. Just come to here and apply tablet grid and you start designing, right? So that is how it works. So the next one is desktop, which is the main baba, because from desktop you can work on, you can use it to do website and all that. So that desktop is very essential. And don't forget, all the grid we are doing is standard grid. This is what we use in the office, right? And no issue, no guessing. But that does not mean that other dev guys, some people can work without grid though. They don't use their eyes to eyeball the entire thing. They can work without grid, right? Some can do that. Like yesterday, I did something. I work without grid, so there's nothing. But you'll be able to know your button sizes, your button limit. But being a beginner like us now, we will need grid to work with. So let's go to desktop. Press F on the keyboard again, or anyone you want, or click on this frame here to activate it. So you come to desktop, right? Your desktop, you can take Mac or anything, just carry desktop here. Please always carry desktop here, right? 1440 by 1424. It can go even to Mac and all that. Please don't take 1228 and this thing, right? Work with 1440 and 1424. Is scalable to all sizes. That is the standard desktop size, right? It's scalable to Mac, it's scalable to any other sizes. You understand? So that you should stay aligned. Alright, so now the next thing for you to do is same process. Go to your grid style, add plus. From plus, click on here, click on row, right? On the row, make it 1. Right? Your color should remain 4%. 4%, and the type should be top. You get. While the height should be 96. Gutter offset 0, gutter 20. That is number 1. Why is it so? Because of top bar, logo, home page. You know, if you are doing website basically, so that is where your this thing will be. You get. So if I'm doing anything now, like, oh, I have to this thing now. So let me say I want to, no time. All right, so select again and go back to your plus, right? Go back to your plus, and the next thing for you to do is to click again, same column, right? Select column again. This one around you have 2. Here is 2. 2. The color should be 10. The stretch should be center. The type should be center. The width should be 32. And the gutter should be 12, 16. 12 and 16. You can see. So that no text should exceed here. You have set the boundary. No design should exceed to this back. Right? Don't use the entire space. You understand? Please, in case you have any question, please do well to ask me. If you don't understand, please let me know. So you go back again, the same thing, add a plus, come back here, same column, yeah. This time around you are making it of 12, and the type is stretch. Margin 112, gutter 32. All right. So, good people of God, you are done with your settings. So what you need to do is to come here, save, give it a name, desktop, and create styles. Okay, sorry. Then create your styles. Good. Any question from anybody? Anything? Question? Clarity? Any question? So even though you are working that your page is going, no wahala. You get no wahala. Maybe say you are working on something. Let me say on this application I'm building. Let me check this. Maybe I can see sample. Let me pick up one dashboard here. Page storage. Draft. Sorry, I want to show you guys something. Okay. Alright, website. I don't want this one. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So that is all about grid tonight, creating your grid. So even though I delete everything from here, I delete it. No, as long as it's inside this frame, inside practice, I'm working. When you come back, select your this thing, pick your desktop, pick your frame, depending on what you want to work on. You click it like this, pick anyone you want, come to your grid style, which is there, then desktop. One work don't start with that. Start to work. I have a slow network, so that is all. Now we are done with grid. I want you guys to ask questions, please. Right? I want you guys to ask something. If you have anything, are we clear? We are very clear, are we?
Yes.
Okay. Wow, that is nice one. Yeah, that's a very cool one then. Okay, so let's move to color styles. Color style. We have 90 minutes to go, but let's lay the foundation of color style. Everything we are doing has color styles, right? Like now, example, we have um, four category of color, right? One we have green color, right? Green stand for, let's say we have primary color. We have secondary. We have neutral. Ah, let me just use our handout. I will share the color handout for you guys because we need to start working on that color tomorrow. Time will not permit us to do the color this evening. But let me just open it for us to have something. So we'll just lay the color foundation this evening. Um, I want you guys to give me this assignment tomorrow or Wednesday, please. Create your style system and you can add me on your file, right? You can add me on your file so that I should be able to see what you have done, or you help us to share your screen. All right. So now this is our primary color. Those are color we might need. Right? We need all these colors, and we are going to create all these colors. All right. We have number one, cyan. We have neutrals. We have indigo. You have pink. You have red. You have yellow. You have blue. You already have neutral before. You have gray blue. These gray blue are basically meant for supporting text. You already have cyan, you have red already from the top, right? So you're like you need just few. You need purple vivid. We're going to do green. Green stands for success, right? Yellow stands for warning. Red stands for danger or error. You already have gray blue from up, so you don't need it again, right? You need light blue, you need red, you already have red, you already have yellow. So we're going to create all this color. I will create one, we'll create one together, right? Then you guys will now proceed with the remaining one. Reasons why you need this color is because some client might give you a very funny color, right? And you must have it in your system. You understand? So it's like we have like 7 colors to create here. Because here now is a repeating kind of color. They only show you how you can mix color together here to create a design. Here. They only tell us how they can mix color. Look at palette 6, right? They said okay, you can work with red. Red is the primary of this wireframe. They make red as primary And I say you can work with red as primary, right? Maybe a client come and say, okay, I want to make red my primary color. Red should dominate more. So I have my red here, and I'm giving you a sketch on how you can use red very well, right? Red might come as a domain, right? From there you have yellow to it, and they have green. You can see that this red here represents bar chart or chart, something like that. So red primary, which is here, then yellow is support, right? Yellow is his support, and green neutral is for the text. Is for the text. This neutral is the text, like text color. So you need it. Then one gray support text, then cyan also there. So this four color is what represent this wireframe that you guys are seeing. You can see that this warm gray is what they use for here. Is what they use there. Warm gray, different shades. So we're going to create all these shades. There are other ways you can create shade, but it might not be as clear or as clean as the one that you do manual. Manual will take time, but trust me, you can do one per day, right? And before you know, you just need like 7 days to get this entire color here done, right? So it's very essential. So it helps you to know how you can mix color together to achieve visual appealing design. Yeah, visual appealing design. So that is it. So here also palette 7, they make blue dominate more a primary color with the support of cyan and cyan, natural, warm gray, and support one is blue. Now this blue is somehow support because it signifies some specific event in a calendar. Now see, this thing catch attention from far. Those things you are seeing there, they are warm gray, but blue give another different kind of, I mean green. This is a blue too. This one there is something like it represents as well. This one represents an indicator of something. So we are going to take time to create this color, which is very, very important, right? For example, let me create this. Let me copy this thing now. I copy this code here. I copy this code here, and I come to Figma. For example, I want to try and create one shade so you guys should see. I pick up my frame, right? And I draw. So when I draw, the code I have copied from the color, you will paste it here. Ctrl V, and you enter. And it's changed to this color. I don't know which color is that again. Is it blue or cyan? I don't remember. Okay, cyan. Hello guys, are you guys here? Let's engage. So that I should know this is cyan. So you type cyan here, right? You rename it, right? Now the next thing, after you type this cyan, the next thing for you to do is I want to list out some plugins that you guys will need to download. But that is if we want to fully go on color creating. Maybe in the afternoon I will list out so that you guys should just install it in your Figma. Number one, now I have this color here. There are two ways to create this color. Me now, I can say I duplicate this one into 2. Right? Now look at the margin between here and here. Is 10. This is margin, this is padding. You can see I have 10 here. So after I have these two now, right? I click on I select the two together. I draw on them together. Shift A, just to make it auto layout, right? So what I will do, I will select this one. Don't forget it's the same thing and the same color. Go back to your color again. Copy the next color code, which is this, right? come to your Figma. While this one is still selecting, you paste the new code inside here. You can see. You press Ctrl G on the keyboard. It will move to another shape. It will create another frame for you. Copy this one again, right? You come to your Figma and you paste the code here. But it will not take time because you guys are beginner. But there are other ways that we can do it. So let me just take you guys to that route, right? So now I have this color here. The next thing I need to do is to right click on it, right? I right click on it, go to plugin, right? I want you to download this plugin. It's called color generator. Color generator. How can you download it? Don't worry, if you open your Figma like this, go back home, click on community. Click on community and come to search, right? And type foundation. You can see it here, foundation color generator. Click on it. Then click on open in Figma. You click open, it to show you is it new one, because it's going to be new because you guys did not have any this thing. So if you say where do you want this thing to open, you can say in practice. But I don't know the kind of name that you name your own your Figma this thing. So it will open in your file like this here. Then click on run. If you click on run, it will come like this, right? It will show like this. Now, this is my real color. You need to just take the next step here. The next thing you need to do is to change it to either Ignition design system or material design system, but let's use Ignition design system, right? So now, after you click on this, the next thing for you to do is the name of the file is blue. The color here, click on this color. Take this color eyedropper and click on your color so that you can change to your own original color you want to do, right? So after you change like that, you click on color tunes, natural, everything is there. So you want the palette, it's going to give you the palette, but I don't need it. So what I need is my own color, which is the blue that I want to work with. Sorry, my network. I'll go again. You bring this one outside. Right click on it. Go to plugin. I already have it here, right? Color generator. I move it outside so that I can see. Come to here, select Ignition design. Just use Ignition design. Select on color here. It will come like this for you. Click on you can move it to one side though. Click on this color color sample. Click on it. It will change for you like this. So the next thing for you to do is to create styles. So you now see 7 style created, right? 7 style created. If you see in our foundation, you can see them here. You can see it created from 500, 400, 300, 200, 100, 75, 50. But with this our handout, you can even create even down to 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one we are going to have 10, right? Why this one give us 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll need extra 2 more or 3 more to make it more lighter. Okay. So you have your color palette already. You have your color guide, green. right? It's simple this way for people like new beginners, right? And you have your color shade here. You have it here like this. You get it? Have it here like this. So you can work with this one too. That is how you create all your color system. So that is what we are going to do. And you can even adjust it sef. It's possible you can adjust it, but we should not go that route yet. So you create it. But me, I actually prefer to do it manual myself. But it's fine. Nothing spoil. Just that I need to add the remaining two. This one is too deep for me. Like for our own side, that one is 900, G 900, G kiniko and all that. And you can change your color code, or you can edit it. But when we get there, we'll know. I can still add more. Control G. I can add more. You can see I duplicate it. Just want to change the code from my code here, and I'm done with the color. Right? Thank you so much, everyone. Do you have any question tonight? So you can now delete this one, right? Delete this one. So even though you delete all the thing from your Figma, you already have it here. They will be under your foundation. Anything, all the color you're going to create, they will be under your foundation. You get? They will be under your foundation. So what you can do, rename it to green. That is all. Under green, you're going to have this. I'll probably just delete this one, no bother, just delete that. You get? You can rename it or duplicate. All right, thank you so much for joining. Any question you want to ask? Anything? Question? Anything? Oh, we are all good. Hello, guys. Anything? Question? Oh, we are good. We have 2 minutes. Okay. Somebody say it's good. All right. No wahala. Okay, Ali, how good you are good, right? Okay, fine, no problem. So I'll upload the video tonight. Against tomorrow, you can watch it. So we have a new assignment. The assignment is that you're going to create your design system, which is the grid system for me. Take time to do it tomorrow. On Wednesday, we'll convey. I will need to go through your this thing on Wednesday, right? So there'll be class tomorrow. How can you share it with me? It's simple. What you can do, just come here, right? Click on anywhere with the link can view, right? Just give it to me. Click here, anywhere with the just copy your Figma link here and send it to me. Again, just copy your Figma link here, send to my DM. I will access it from there. Understand? So that is all. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Okay.